Hey there, I'm Katsumi, and this is a collective reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So, right now, I'm hearing something about your quiet confidence, okay? It's completely holding the room, okay? It's very prominent, and someone's feeling hopeless about this, okay? Maybe they try to get you to, I don't know why, it's maybe they try to paint a picture of you, um, but it's like, your energy is verified. You know what I mean? You're standing on the truth. You're standing firm in your own facts without wasting your breath, okay? And it's like the real truth is speaking loudly. It's always standing on its own, okay? Without ever needing loud arguments. Arguments? Interesting. Interesting. Arguments are coming through. I heard arrangements as well. Arguments and arrangements. It's like they try to concoct some sort of story around you, collective, okay? But everyone's verifying the truth and realizing what was said about you was incorrect, okay? You might have been feeling like you were out in the cold for a little bit, maybe like Five of Pentacles energy, but you are coming up strong here. It's almost like a resolution is being made with the Six of Cups energy, where you're finally feeling a little bit more nostalgic about what's coming through, or just finally like almost like a innocence, like you're feeling like you're being, what's the word, vindicated, okay? Like maybe this, you were like doubtful or uncertain which direction people were going to choose. Were they going to choose this person, or were they going to choose you? You know, were they going to choose the group that came up against you, or are they going to choose you? You know, which side are they picking? You know, it kind of made you feel maybe a little hopeless at one point. Okay, but it's good. It's like the outcome leaves somebody sad because they chose you instead. This is you feeling hopeless and them feeling sad, you know? Like these two different directions, okay? Like they try to portray some sort of energy onto you. I don't know why. That's so weird. Maybe someone tried to say something about you, do something towards you, maybe create a narrative around you, collective, okay? That might be of significance. It's like maybe someone's trying to rewrite history. Maybe of a past argument, okay? Wow, why was I gonna say Hierophant, Hermit? Interesting. This could be an older figure looking in, okay, into the situation. This might be even you reflecting on the situation, but because it's in the social sphere, I feel like this is somebody looking in. Yeah, this is somebody looking into you, all right? And, wow, someone's trying to work in your favor behind the scenes, especially with this Knight of Pentacles energy, trying to kind of bring things into fruition, kind of like those hidden motives are being brought to light, but it's slow and steady, you know what I mean? Something about your responsibility, your diligence, or someone's being very diligent and committed towards making sure you get justice in a matter, okay? This Hermit energy, though, it made me feel like Hierophant energy was coming in, so it could be guided by a level of belief and tradition, okay? But someone went into their solitude. Someone did some reflection on the situation with that Virgo energy, and they were like, what's really going down? Like, collective is not who people are saying they are, okay? Especially with like this Six of Cups energy, it's like someone tried to break down your innocence or your nostalgia of something, your kindness, okay? Someone tried to make you feel hopeless, that maybe they felt like your kindness was fake or not authentic, you know, trying to portray a picture of you as to how they deem just or so, okay? Maybe that created an argument, okay? Maybe that shifted narratives for a period of time, okay? But you stayed calm, and your consistency is what protected your reality, is what I'm hearing, okay? Wow. It's almost as though it's like, I don't know why I heard remote control, like they tried to remote control in, okay? That might have been a red flag. Your gut maybe might have been screaming about this individual's intent, okay? Maybe they seemed really nice in the beginning, okay? Maybe you two had a connection, some sort of partnership, some sort of mutual understanding with one another, and a disagreement maybe came through. But it's like you didn't ignore certain signs because you kind of felt something in the air, or something wasn't quite right, is what I'm hearing, okay? I'm sorry, I heard something about dim the light, okay? Maybe they tried to dim your light, okay? Try to get you caught up with addictions, try to get you caught up in disagreements, try to make you deranged, okay, through addictions, okay? Trying to get you to relapse or get you into some sort of instance that would allow people to judge your character in an inauthentic way, okay? Trying to paint a picture of you, okay? But you stayed calm, composed, you stayed consistent, you stuck with the facts, but it's all this factual memory shutdown, okay? That was their plan. They tried to have you almost like numb you out, okay? So your memory would not be quite there, okay? But it's like this put a halt in their story instantly, okay? Because you didn't relapse, you didn't go into addictions, you didn't go into things, you didn't try to cover any tracks, okay? You just left everything wide open. You didn't explain yourself, you know? You stated the facts, you said what you had to say, and you kept it moving, is what I'm hearing, okay, collective? It's almost as though it's like your memory remained steady, so you could continue to shut down their story. Everything was adding up on your end, and people started to realize that this person was saying things that weren't adding up. Wow, okay? That they try to attempt to change the facts, is what I'm hearing, okay? About what happened, trying to play victim, and hoping that you would doubt yourself, hoping that you would doubt your own recollection of the events. It's almost like being a gaslighter. That's crazy, you know what I mean? This person really thought they were going to get away with it, okay? But you stated calmly exactly what went down. It's like you were writing a journal, okay? You were spilling the tea out on the journal. Anytime there was a weird conversation, you were honest with yourself. This and this happened at XYZ o'clock. You know, you were writing it down so you could always remember, okay? Because you didn't want the memory to slip because they kept rewriting it for you. So you just recalling your memory back. It's like giving this vibe where it's like the only way for you to recall something is for you to put it down on pen and paper. You know what I mean? And so because you stated exactly what happened, the reality, without getting defensive or even angry for the matter, it's like people were starting to realize who was saying the truth and who wasn't, because yours was backed by authentic truth where theirs was fueled with emotional intent. It's like there was some sort of hidden intentions behind what it is that they were saying, okay? Is what we're hearing? Yeah. And so, yeah, it's almost as though you couldn't feel quite safe to even vent out what was happening. So you kind of held it back. Maybe you tried to get it off your chest here and there. Maybe you were able to do so with certain groups. But I'm hearing something about certain things you kept to yourself until everything came to light on its own. That's what I'm hearing in that energy. Yeah. And it's like these people were really trying to breadcrumb you, trying to keep you around, trying to give you inconsistent contact. I don't know, something with this person is just strange. Very dramatic, you know, very inconsistent, you know, trying to tell you that it's almost like I don't know, this person is very odd. It's almost like I don't even know if this is a narcissist or some sort of crazy self-centered individual, okay? This could even be a family dynamic. This could even be in a workplace. This could be anything. You know what I mean? This could be any sort of relationship where they're trying to test your loyalty and gaslight you 24/7 and set weird limitations and not be quite clear on the rules here, you know? It looks like you're walking away, though, because this uncertainty is bogging you down is what I'm hearing, okay? And that's going to make them very sad, okay? You're walking into a new chapter. You're turning the page is what I'm hearing, okay? My throat, 1 second. Yeah, I had to take a bit of a sip of water because, my throat. Maybe someone didn't want you to speak up, collective. You know? Snap, the energy's strong. Yeah, someone didn't want you to speak up. They didn't want you to move on and redirect, okay, is what I'm hearing. But the facts remain clear, okay? It's like you're steady. You were able to shut down the rumors. You were able to shut down all of the scripts, okay? The stories, the plots, the ploys, okay? And you just surrendered to the situation in a really, hearing almost like, I don't know why. It's like your integrity is intact, collective, okay? You shut things down really well. It might have even put them into a surrender state. They might have had to let bygones be bygones. But with this King of Swords, it's like you were able to rationalize situations, bring out the truth because of your intelligent power, okay? You're just able to shut things down, and now you can kind of release all of that energy and just kind of move away from it, okay, is what I'm hearing. Just wow, that's crazy. It's like you submerge yourself in the chaos of it all, and you just kind of let it just settle on its own. It's like being a part of a maybe I'm not even sure if it's like a tornado, but it kind of feels like one of those things where it's like the like a tsunami or like a wave, and like you just let the waves settle on their own, you know. And so the advice is like the Eight of Swords. That makes a lot of sense. Where it's like it's almost like settling in the deception and the fear of what could be and the mental blockages. Kind of just release them, you know, because it's like this hangman energy is kind of just like let go so that you can receive, you know, let go, surrender, because everything is cleared out. Okay, maybe this individual that is being spoken of needs to also do the same, but I don't feel like they're going to surrender or let go. It's like they're going to keep a hold of the story that they believe to be true, you know. It's like they're lying to themselves, you know. Yeah, Nine of Cups, King of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're going to be content with this Nine of Cups. You're going to have a wish fulfillment of everything kind of releasing itself out, okay? But it also has a level of maturity behind it, okay? Level of balance, level of calm, you know? And so because you're no longer holding back, okay? It's like you're holding even firmer. You're not holding back to anything, you're holding firm to whatever they try to concoct, is what I'm hearing, okay? It's almost though it's like they try to prevent something, or maybe you're preventing them from twisting a narrative, okay? Because they just wanted something to suit their ego. They wanted something to not go in the direction of your light, okay? It's very odd energy. I would just say shut it down, you know? I would just say shut it down, you know, as soon as you can, because this individual will keep going for some reason, you know? They won't let it go. Find a safe space. Find a social sphere that resonates with you, collective, that really allows you to be your authentic self. Yeah, because this third party, this individual, is not where it was meant to be or where it's meant to go, okay? Because their competition, their triangulations, their interference in your story, you know, they're not giving the full story. So continue to proceed with caution with this individual, because it seems as though even though you walk away, they try to come back. So it's like they'll try to put you in more mental blockages, okay, with that Nine of Swords energy, okay? Or was that Eight of Swords? With that Eight of Swords energy, it's like they don't want to let you go. You know, they're going to be clingy. They're going to try to create more fear about the relationship or what you might be losing with them. But it's like, go into spaces where there's no judgment, go into spaces where you can truly vent and be heard and accepted. And I feel as though you're going to be walking into a renewed relationship with that. And so this person's not going to be happy about that. So they might even feel like they need to come back and triangulate a story. This could even be an ex, which is interesting. But nonetheless, you do find a new individual, you do find a new partnership, a new union, a new social circle to truly be your most authentic self with. I would just say remain clear of all of this that's happening in the background as you move forward. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. These are all the messages I have for you today. If this reading resonated, consider showing your support by subscribing, liking the video, and leaving a comment down below. I truly appreciate it. And until next time, trust your path and let the universe work its magic.